I started here as manager at Beech about a year ago, trying to provide as much that we can do from a mental and physical health point of view was kind of imperative for me. I took ideas to our community meeting that we have once a week, and the service users were asking for gym equipment. So everybody that comes to us is deemed fit enough to be discharged from hospital. It means that they've got to a point in the recovery where it's deemed that they'd be okay to be out in the community. It's that gradual moving away from, you know, a place that has been quite distressing, from a place where they've had a lot of the freedoms kind of taken away. But on the flip side of that, there's the opportunities that they get on the wards. And what we aim to do was to get the same level of equipment here at Beech that they have on the wards. Or, you know, encouraging people to get out. It surprised me, even though it's an isolated area here, there is so much that's literally on our doorstep. You've got ancient woodland that's right outside. And I'd hope this would kickstart having the facilities here for people to be able to exercise. Is then, you know, we want to encourage people to be as independent as possible. So it's then taking that next step, saying, you know, get outside, enjoy, you know, the surroundings that you're in. Yeah, really positive. Like I said, some of the service users that we have here know the equipment and they're glad that it's here. I think because we're a small unit and, you know, the access to the gym's 24 hours a day, so it's people being able to do it in their own time. You know, it's having that option there, and, you know, it's just really good to see that people are using that.
I think exercise helps with all sorts of mental health. Helps with depression, anxiety. Can just help you in that day, the dopamine you get from the day. Can set you up for the day, gives you more energy, can help with the motivation. Setting goals is very useful, having something to work towards, giving purpose to the day, and overall physical health as well. Stuff like this gives a reason to get out of bed and do something and push your body to do something. It's great equipment. It's great that they can have such modern equipment that we've been able to get, because it's going to last longer. A lot of the places that you see, it's 10 years old, 15 years old, and it's always trying to get. But it's nice to see, especially that treadmill. It's great. Nice big screen. It feels modern. It feels nice. More inviting, I think, to have that nicer looking new equipment. I guess when you're using the outdated equipment and then you do go into a gym, you maybe wouldn't translate the knowledge if the machines that you've been using are 10, 15 years old at date. So having stuff that sort of relates to the real world is going to help on that journey.
So there was the charathon in December, just before Christmas, where staff from SHSE came out to do a sponsor, and it was really difficult to explain this to people. So they're doing a sponsored marathon, but they were doing it in parts, so it's not one person doing 26 miles as a marathon. It's everybody coming together to do that marathon with one time round the Michael Carlisle sign. Which, yeah, it was really good to see people out and supporting us as a service, hopefully getting that recognition. We've got staff here who have either done a yoga course or are in the process of doing a yoga training. One member of staff that's doing an NHS-led course in yoga, and that will be the next step, using the charitable funds that were raised at Christmas to start putting on yoga sessions. Along with, well, what we tend to do, we'll consult the service users and ask them